everyone, welcome back to Curious. In our previous episode, we explored Anchorage Hotel and the facilities, explorations, and everything to do with Anchorage Hotel. Check the bio in the description. In today's episode, we'll be taking a full economy tour of Nadi to Sydney International Airport flight tour. Let's go. 4 a.m. and we're ready to travel.
So it's 4 a.m. and we're ready to travel.
Today's flight is 4 hours and 45 minutes. The flight code is FJ911 and our departure will be 9 a.m.
So after getting my suitcase and having some final goodbyes to this beautiful relaxed place, you can see a little photo of the beautiful wall, and we're outside.
We just went outside, and these are the final moments of our relaxing holiday. So we're ready for the shuttle.
Right, so we're outside heading up to the shuttle.
Alright, so the shuttle bus is late again, like last episode, so we'll probably have to get a taxi if it doesn't come in the next 5 minutes, so hopefully we still make it.
You can see that the shuttle is late, but he's almost here. Here he is, he's just coming up. We had to get a new shuttle because of the late shuttle before, but finally here he is. It's a beautiful morning here at Nadi, Latuka. Beautiful. You can see the sunrise happening now.
Just arrived at the shuttle
little time lapse.
on our way to the airport.
So we're on our way to Nadi International Airport. Nadi International Airport was, you can see later, it's quite a small airport, but there were some nice duty-free shops there, so it was quite good. So right on Nadi International Airport, you can see the beautiful sign, and quite new, and here's Nadi International Airport. Welcome. It's about 6 a.m. and we're almost ready to go to the check-in process. See the views, Fiji Airways check-in counter, Qantas check-in counter. There are quite a number of flights here, quite a few airlines, mainly Fiji Airways codeshare. Anyways, here we are. This is the International Departures Terminal. Terminal 1, and here it is. You can see a few shuttles and a lot of people heading out for the winter. Alright, so we are here at the front and we're going now. We're into the gates, and welcome to Nadi International Airport, where it is currently 6 a.m. local time. So this is the Fiji Airways premium check-in counter right in front. The rest are economy check-in counter for Nadi International Airport. Heading up to the VAT refund. Now the VAT refund is similar to in our previous episode we talked about TRS refund. VAT refund is the Fiji refund scheme, so I do highly recommend it. If you spend more than $500 in any products, you may be eligible to this. So I was just going to check up on what the terms were. Now I know what the terms are. So if you have spent over $500 in any transaction, it doesn't have to be one, you may be eligible for this. So it's a nice business class upgrade sign. The premium lounge is there, and we did get a chance to see the premium lounge, which was really nice. So you can just see nice open space, a lot of people now for a 6 a.m. departure. I did some luggage wrap. Do highly recommend. It was quite cheap, so luggage wrap. Now we're up to the check-in counter. This is the Fiji Airways FJ911 check-in counter for economy passengers. Again, the business class was booked out. It wasn't about the price, it was booked out, so unfortunately you could not experience business class, but hopefully next time we can. So do check out that video when it does come out in our next trip report. We were at 6 a.m. just when they opened, so quite a few people in front, like in the City Airport one. Were a few people, but it wasn't too bad, and you can see people with their suitcases. Alright, here at the check-in counter, the woman's quite friendly, checking out suitcases. Taking their passports, and now the suitcases are being tagged and they're ready to go off. Alright, now heading up to security.
So checking, we're all done, and now just heading up to security.
We're heading up to security. You can see a few bags there. Long line for security. I have to say the security process was very slow. Something that Nadi International wanted us to improve. You can see a bit of security there, and the line was a very long line.
Security just now, and it was a bit delayed. So now we're just waiting, I think, for immigration. All right, we just passed immigration, and here we are. Let's take a full tour of
immigration and security. Here is the duty-free section. Again, I do like duty-free, but this was a bit too crammed. There was a lot going on, a lot of confectionery and things, not irregular for duty-free, but this one was a bit less open, unlike the Hangmans from Sydney International. But here you can see the captains there, and the cabin crew from the Air Mini flight. Here's a policeman, very friendly. So this is the check-in, and this is the area of the Westpac Bank. There was very rude staff, but anyways, a few more duty-free objects. There's some Apple products there, and some cases. We can see now we have a picture of the flight just from that angle. A lot of restaurants and some coffee. One iced coffee did cost me 15 Fijian dollars. I have to say, very overpriced for an airport. Even coffee should cost maximum $8, I would say. It's a night, a few shops, so not too bad for an international airport. You can see Clans and a few other brands there. Dior, a few other skincare and perfume brands.
I feel like we're going to miss our flight. It's a lot of delays going on, a lot of people rushing, so we have to rush the
Alright, so this is boarding. They had started boarding, so here's some nice airplane views. Very nice airplane view, I have to say. There was some barricades, but enjoy the 4K airplane views. Started the boarding process for FJ911. You can see a lot of people. I think this flight was very full. You'll see later. I'll mention that it's very full flights. A lot of people today to Sydney. That is Sydney FJ911. So I'm just waiting for our turn. It was again Zone J. That's what I mentioned before. The back to front boarding. So that was the issue.
We are now boarding, finally, the last passengers to board.
Boarding this FJ911 flight. Felt like the last passenger, really, where the last passenger security was. Another thing I have to say, another annoying thing, secondary screening for security. I do get it that Australia flights do want to make the secondary screening for anything over 100 mil, but really holding up passengers, we already delayed that flight, so it wasn't the best. But there were really nice views, so I can't complain. You can see a plane just now taking off. Bulla, welcome back. There's nice Westpac logo. I am enjoying the last moments of the flying security again. Here's an Andy Winnie flight just taking off. I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks like a nice plane. Maybe a Boeing 737. Taking off at full thrust.
And we have to wait a long time.
Alright, so I think now it's finally ready. Finally ready to go. Here's the plane, Fiji Airways A350-900, same like before. Make sure to check that video out too. Alright, so now we're just boarding. The jetway bridge was a bit old, I have to say. Nice time lapse. Finally, after being the last passengers, we are finally on board. We are just being greeted warmly. The staff were a bit inadequate, but they were friendly. You can see business class is very full today. On the left. Boarding process did take a while. See the new college.
Just arrived on the plane. Very busy today. There wasn't space for luggage, but cabin crew were polite and warm us ready to take.
So now it's ready for safety video.
Bulla and welcome on board this Fiji Airways flight. Our commitment to safety is matched only by our love for nature and the environment around us. Welcome to our home.
Please give us your full attention as we take you through this important safety briefing and on a journey of discovery into some of the actions being taken to preserve our wonderful yet fragile home.
Firstly, please check that your tray table is stowed away, your seat is in the upright position, and your window shade is open. All hand luggage must be stored in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. And all large portable electronic devices, such as laptops and notebooks, must be stowed away prior to takeoff and landing. All approved portable electronic devices must be switched to flight or airplane mode for the entire duration of the flight. If flight or airplane mode is not available, then ensure your device is switched off. If your portable electronic device gets trapped in your seat, do not move the seat. Call your crew for assistance. We remind our guests that smoking, including electronic cigarettes, is not permitted anywhere on board. Your seatbelt needs to be fastened whenever you are seated in case of unexpected turbulence. To fasten, clip the belt together and pull the strap tightly. To release it, simply lift the flap or push the buckle. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you may be instructed to take the brace position. In any emergency, follow your crew members' instructions. Illuminated strips on the floor and lights close to the exits will guide you to the nearest exit if visibility is restricted. Your cabin crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. Please take the time to familiarize yourself with the nearest exit, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. The exits are equipped with evacuation provisions which will be operated by the crew if needed. A life jacket is located under your seat or in a compartment in the center wall for our business class guests. If required, remove it from its pack, slip it over your head, bring the tapes around your waist and clip the buckle together. Pull this tape to tighten. There is a red tag for inflating the jacket. Pull this tag as you exit the aircraft. There is a mouthpiece for extra inflation, and the jacket has a light and a whistle for attracting attention. There's an oxygen mask in the unit above your head. If it's needed, it will drop down automatically from above. Pull the mask down to start oxygen flow. Remain in your seat. Stay calm. Place the mask firmly over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Pull the elastic tape over your head and adjust it to hold the mask in place. Please ensure that your mask is on before assisting children or others who may need your help. Your crew are moving through the cabin to conduct their final safety checks.
If you need more information, please refer to the safety card in your seat pocket or ask a member of our cabin crew, Vinaka.
To learn more about some of the environmental initiatives from Fiji Airways or our partners, please refer to their in-flight entertainment. Vinaka.
So we're finally taxiing to the runway after what felt like forever, right? So we are on our runway now. I do have to say, taking off momentarily, enjoy the end, 4K, take final moments before the runway. So it's a bit disappointing from Fiji Airways side, but I guess that the boarding process, as mentioned below from our previous Sydney to Nadi episode, and most of the flights that I've been on, this hasn't been the case, but with Fiji Airways, the boarding process always took a little longer than most flights. But anyways, we are finally on board for this Fiji Airways Sydney FJ911 episode, and just took off, and now we'll be climbing to the skies. Later we'll be doing some more reviews of the toilet and much more, I have to say, which was pleasant for experience, but for timely manner, I would say not.
Once the aircraft levels off, we will be serving breakfast.
He did some changing of testing of the flaps and speed brakes. I saw that, which was interesting. The sound of the Airbus A350-900.
Throughout the flight. If we can be of any assistance, please ask any of our cabin crew or use
Almost
the
there.
button located on your headset or on the passenger service unit above you. Our duty-free catalogs can also be found on our in-flight entertainment system. Your crew will shortly hand out your arrival forms for Australia. To comply with the biosecurity regulations, you must declare all food items in your possession or place those in the quarantine means in the arrival concourse. All aircraft food must be left on board. Please ensure all sections are completed before arrival and do not hesitate to ask the crew if you need any assistance. We now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our Fiji Airways service. Vinaka.
This is the IFE system on board Fiji Airways. Okay, so there is a Wi-Fi information for A350-900. You can see the complimentary option there that was mentioned in the flight description. There are plenty of movies that are new releases. I have to say the IFE system for our flight was pretty good. A lot of movies to choose from, family, kids, adult, all kinds of genres and entertainment. This is the map on Fiji Airways. So we're currently a bit off Fiji and we have 4 hours and 3 minutes to go. So pretty good. This is the camera. It was a pretty good view, I have to say. Alright, so now this is the aisle section. And now off to have a look at the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. You basically have this is the emergency exit. And now we're currently at Nadi, have a bit of safety card. So we've got some news. Airbus A350. I found a mistake. It said Boeing 737-800 Max. This is an Airbus A350, I have to assure you, but they had put the wrong safety card, which is a bit disappointing, and this is a safety concern, I have to say. You can see. Alright, so now time for the hot meal just arrived, and we're cruising over Vanuatu and almost to New Caledonia. This is the onboard duty free. I do have to recommend it is pretty good. The prices were reasonable. They are all in US dollars. There was a lot going on. It's kind of an ad for Fiji Airways. So I now chose the breakfast option. They have a serving it. It was a muesli bar, some eggs, and some sausages. So let's eat it. place. The reason we have this in-screen built, I showed you the IPE system earlier. There's plenty of legroom, probably about 30 centimeters or plus. The tray table folds out. This. There was a blanket. There were headphones included, and there was a main screen up here, which is currently not working. It's just for announcements, features, and you can see here, right here, that's the business class area around there. So it's really at the front of the economy section. So that's the seat. Now I'm just heading up to the emergency exit window. The crew allowed me to have a look at that, which was really cool and interesting. You can see a great view of the wing. Because I really wanted that view. And now we are almost to Sydney.
So we are almost descending now soon.
It's time for landing. Alright, so we are now descending into Sydney. So please enjoy the video.